Man, could y'all now? Could y'all imagine just being in their shoes? What situations y'all would have did, and what some things you would have did differently if you was stuck down there
Suicide.
like you were? Nah, it
No,
wouldn't be a suicide. You wouldn't have killed yourself.
no, no, I'm kidding. No.
What are you gonna
Well,
do? Drown yourself and shit? Hold your breath?
all right.
Okay, at the beginning, when they closed the door on the guy, I know Miss L, you say you didn't see it, but they closed the door on a person. Would you would have wait for that person to get there while a big tidal wave is heading right behind them, or would you
If it comes to my survival,
would
yes.
shut the door? I don't know. I probably would have tried too, but I would have been like, "Fuck it, close it," because if the pressure was so much, the door wouldn't close.
Right.
And Red Squid, what happened to the black guy?
Oh, that's a great question. I was waiting for him to die most of the movie and shit.
Yeah, and I didn't like. You just didn't see him no more. What the fuck happened to him?
Yeah.
I've
What
been
black
wanting.
guy?
That's the question I wanted to ask. There
Yo
was a
said
black
what
guy
black
in the
guy?
movie
There was a black
because
guy?
when she shut the doors or the gates or whatever, it was a black
Wait.
guy that was there with her.
Yeah, yo. I don't know what happened to him. I think they
Yeah, I don't remember seeing nothing. What the hell happened to the black guy?
I think I think
What black guy?
they just forgot his ass or something.
Like ain't no way in hell we missed that. And I was saying the same thing when they was goddamn going deeper and deeper and deeper and like, man, where the black guy at?
I just forgot about him. He was edited out.
Yeah, it's like they just forgot about him.
He
Did
was
they kill
edited
him off
out.
and didn't show it, or what happened to the black
He'll
guy?
probably say
I
they
want
won't
to
catch
ask you
it.
that, Red, like, because I know
Nobody
you
will
was
catch
watching
it.
the movie.
Man, I was waiting. Oh, listen, if it wasn't for them people to die first, that you couldn't even see their face though. So when she closed the door, and so really, I was waiting for something to happen to him because they do the Jurassic Park thing all the time, where the black dude get killed first. You know what I'm saying? And so they do that like some movie ritual shit for real. It's always the black dude. He gonna get it first in the beginning of the movie, like Jurassic
Right.
Park. Jurassic Park. The motherfuckers is full of white people and shit, but the black dude was the first one to get his ass ate by a dinosaur. And that should tell you that it'd be shit like that tell you these motherfuckers eat black people, man. They eat melanin. And even in the movie, symbolically, they'll do that shit. So,
Damn.
and in this movie, this motherfucker just disappeared. I don't know what the fuck happened to him.
He was edited out because I didn't even know there was one.
Right. You ain't even see, Miss Al ain't even see the dude. So that means he died in between the time they got on the goddamn, because they found the captain, they suited up, and then they automatically inside the motherfucking situation going down the elevator, and he not even there no more. Yo,
Yes, what happened
they
to the black guy? Yeah.
they killed that dude in a new technological fashion. They just said, one, now you see him, now you don't.
Damn. Oh, Mandela.
Wow.
There was one there, Mandela effect. No, there wasn't. Yes, there was. He got edited out. They won't notice.
He was scared as hell too.
That's crazy, yo. These motherfuckers can't even talk about Cthulhu without being racist, son of a bitch.
Right? Fucking motherfuckers.
Cthulhu don't even see, this is the thing. Them creatures that come from Cthulhu is pale. They pale white. So them motherfuckers is like, Cthulhu don't even like motherfuckers with melanin. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, you know what I'm saying? Like this big ass monster, right?
Cthulhu's a racist. Cthulhu's a racist.
And he a monster. I'm just saying, yo, it's like, remember, did y'all see the build I had with Wisdom Seeker? Wisdom Seeker University?
No, I didn't see that. What was
This
this?
this was I don't think I blocked that video.
You
I
sure?
might have had. I need to go check and unlock that.
I'm sure I've
Because
seen your videos.
it's like what he did was I was talking about Cthulhu, and Yo came in and he talked about the Ammonite. The Ammonite is a type of squid that is in a shell. And the thing is that the people that classify this squid as an Ammonite, they must know the occultic link to that and what that would implicate, because there's a people called the Ammonites, right? And so the people called the Ammonites is linking them directly to a squid-faced motherfucker. And so this right here would bring us to the conclusion, or to the line of where the children of Satan really do come from Cthulhu, and they come from underground. The children of Cthulhu and shit. They would be these monstrous type motherfuckers. So it's like possibly instead of a tentacle face, they just got a tentacle nose.
I found that picture you have there.
And I don't mean a tentacle nose, I mean the big nose motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? The big nose motherfuckers and shit with the long nose and shit. That's like they tentacle. The Ammonites, they come from Ammon. They're children of Ammon. And if motherfuckers call a squid that lives in a shell an Ammonite, then what the fuck, man? They talking about Ammon, the devil, Cthulhu. That shit is heavy. I just revisited that whole conversation. Just
Hey, on the bottom of that picture, is that a snake? Can't see it because of the banner.
oh no, there ain't no snake down there. No, there ain't no snake down there.
So what is that then?
What? There's nothing
the
down there. That's just dirt. It's dirt. It's like it's the foreground. I'm lifting it up right now.
That does not look like a snake to me.
Excuse me. Well, that could be a tentacle. You know, it could be a very vague way to throw a tentacle. It does look odd. It does go into the ocean. It does like it's hanging out the ocean or the water.
Yeah.
That very well could be a goddamn tentacle. Interesting. Good eye. Good eye. Great eye, actually. So this is the thing. My assumptions about these seeds of Cthulhu, you could basically, they would be perfect for genetic manipulation, because all you would have to do is key in the animal or the type of structure you want, because it's already from Cthulhu's loins, who is the oldest animal on Earth and is therefore related to every animal that's in existence. So it's like looking at take a Cthulhu seed and then motherfucking keying in fish or bird. You got a real live fucking mutant. Y'all remember Cobra Commander?
Yeah.
Ammonite. Now tell me his face don't look like Cthulhu face.
Mm. Yeah. Is that
And
glowing
he,
thing coming out of his mask? Like a tentacle?
that's how they stylized that mask. It looked like tentacles.
Mm.
They made him look like a Cthulhu for real.
Looks like a pan flute.
Yeah.
Pan flute.
It looks just like.
Maybe it's
Man.
for making sound.
That's deep, right there. That picture.
Yep. Yep, you're right, Planface.
So I'm gonna show you how we related. I'm gonna show you how we related to this motherfucker. Everybody.
What? Is that your cousin? Just a
You
cousin?
know what I'm saying? So here go a seed of Cthulhu right here, I believe.
All right.
So I believe the picture is fucked up or look like that in the earth. That's what I think. But I believe that this creature thing here is one of these seeds from Cthulhu. He got a Cthulhu face. He got tentacles hanging out his mouth.
Man, look at that shit right there.
It looks like it's like in the air. Well, that's the actual tentacles.
So Pete, this I'm gonna show you how this related to people. Peep his hand. You see how his hand, you see it got that space in between his hand, and then you can see the darkness in this foot. Like he got a space in his foot, right? So I believe that in recessive genes, all genes that are recessive were prominent at a particular time. So the only reason why they're recessive now is because they're not prominent anymore. So when recessive genes show back up, it's an old trait that shows back up. Damn, I don't know where my white homie with this complex is at. Cause I always want to be fair and shit. And so there's a white dude There he is. Fair and balanced, like Fox News.
Right.
Game. And game compared to that so-called monster and shit. You see that?
That's crazy, bro. They look like tentacles too.
So I think that picture on the right got that Cthulhu face, even though it's really hard to tell. I think that's what that is, that based on the shadow and the coloration and shit, and a strong hunch. So yeah, that's that.
That's interesting.
So you know what? Let me see if I can find one more interesting key thing here for y'all while we here. So recently I did a stream and I put this picture up. And I just want to try it one more time to see if it fits according to my memory. what I think it means.
Mhm. Yo, these pictures red squid popping up, man. You putting the puzzle together.
Yeah. Connecting the dots.
So look at this mutant right here. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying. Look at this mutant right here, right?
What the?
Now I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna zoom. Did that look like the same ear?
Huh.
With that
Wow.
line in it?
Wow. Huh. This is interesting. I mean, I'm looking at it on my big screen TV, and man, that looks wow.
That line, that shit catch my ear. So catch my attention. So I'm thinking that's like a marker of some sort that this is a mutant. I might be reaching though, but it's like this line in the ear. Right? So this is a mutant, definitely. Isn't that pretty? Let's look at it. Since you got the big screen on, let's zoom in on his face. Look at that.
Cute as fuck.
They
that your
cut
baby
his
picture?
nose off.
Why are you showing
They
your
cut his
album?
Cut his nose off. Isn't that ugly?
Handsome motherfucker.
Handsome. I'm gonna show you the whole body so you can see. Have you seen the whole body before?
No.
It's not even a whole body. It's like, but how I described it was like a goddamn piece of or an organic piece of a computer, and that's all it was for, used for its senses and shit or whatever. It's organic senses. So I'm gonna bring you a picture of the corpse itself in totality.
That was a crop picture?
No. This is just a close-up. So here's the account posted on social media.
Oh shit. The fuck?
It says, I wasn't going to post this, but I can't stop trying to figure out what the fuck this thing is. I heard something scream at like 11:30 last night, and I went on my side yard and found this thing. It was dead when I found it. Share with your friends.
Oh, this is a picture you took?
No, this is Gianna Peponis.
Oh, I see. You were reading off the... I thought that was you. I was like, what?
Oh, hell no, not me. I would be rich by now,
Okay.
goddamn. I would have put it in my fridge.
That is crazy.
That's a mutant. You can't say that shit ain't no mutant, yo. It's just an organic piece of computer that they threw out, that they discarded somehow. It don't
They're
have
just
no.
leaving.
It don't have no purpose for real, except for to be a piece
Oh,
of.
it must have been just being born then,
No,
right? Might have come out.
no, it don't have no purpose but to serve as a head to
Oh,
a computer or to something that was attached to it. You see what I'm saying? It's like
okay.
growing, you know what I mean? Like growing half a frog.
Right. Okay, I see what you mean. That's one ugly mother. You know,
Looks
You know what
like
I'm
an
saying?
undeveloped fetus.
yeah, that's what it looks like an undeveloped fetus.
It's underdeveloped, whatever it is. You see, you see that these arms have no work to them, but the head and the neck, that shit is fully grown. Like, yeah, it's out the
Looks like
lab.
legs
It's
and
out.
no arms.
Yeah. So I saw a picture in here that related to that mermaid joint. And we were talking about test tubes. And, our ancients was into some fuck shit when they come to creating things. So it's
I
like
think
when you
those
see
are
them, when you,
legs.
Yeah,
when
they
you
look
see
like legs.
motherfuckers in jars, well, he ain't going nowhere. They're useless. He can't go nowhere. He definitely can't go nowhere, yo. So, you know what I'm saying?
Looks like it's got a hole there.
At the bottom?
Right. It could be a fuck bot. You're right. Little sex toy for aliens.
Fuck, bot.
This guy.
You can't put none past these nasty motherfuckers. Like, what if we create mutants and the mutants want to fuck something? And it's like, here, take this jar of Play-Doh and put a face on it.
Play-Doh.
Maybe it's just,
Motherfuckers willing to kill you.
maybe it's an underwater
And that
prostitute.
look just like them shits underwater, man. I swear. The skin texture and all that, right on point.
Where's this jar? So they go to jar, and after this, I'm gonna go right back and show you a cryptid taken from Google Earth, showing something in the water. But you see this? This is an alchemy. This is an alchemy jar, and they got the little flower at the top, just like the other joint. And you see the motherfucker in there with wings. He got red hair, so he's a red-headed bastard. And he in a jar. That means they made this motherfucker, man. They created these avatars. They done created test tube babies, literally a test tube baby. And so they make these motherfuckers. It's called, let me see. It's called a homunculus. I keep on saying that's the last, but hold on, I'm gonna show you. And so check this out. When you look, and I use the Barno Monte map a lot. I ain't even gonna lie. As far as
What is that? What is that?
The Urbano Monte map. Urbano Monte map of the Earth. And it's hella interesting. They got a lot of mermaids and devils and cyclops and giants and all this other shit. So evidently this is in goddamn Latin, and we don't have on panel. But here go another picture of this goddamn rendition. It's like the same shit, but it's a different picture though. showing
Right.
you a motherfucker in there with wings, like a little baby, over some fire, like they heated up some skeet and made some shit happen. Like these demons get in there. Anyways, so fuck all that. So this is what it is, a homunculus. You see, it's a test tube baby. Oops. It's a test tube baby. Oops. Wait. Hold on. There we go. So it's like, let me see. Let me do this, so y'all can get a better idea. So, bomb. What you got here is exactly what we're in with these bottles. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So a homunculus is a goddamn homunculus is a test tube baby. Basically, an alchemist did this these type of experiments to try to create something like a new thing. Look at AI delete all my pictures. Son of a bitches. Them motherfuckers deleted all my shit. Yo, they deleted all my shit just now, one by one. Like, yeah, motherfucker, we gonna close all these windows, bitch. And I'm like, who you calling a bitch? You know what I mean? So let me get back to the topic on underwater monsters for Knowledge Uprising, and I'm gonna just put up a picture of a suspect creature seen on Google Earth, and maybe y'all could put in y'all 2 cents of what y'all think that shit is.
That looks like Cthulhu.
That shit is pale white, like it got no color to it. Like that shit don't have no relationship with sunlight at all. And it look like it got red eyes, which would mean it's like an albino, or it come from a place where there ain't no light at all.
Well, it does look like it has tentacles. That's what's that? It looks like it goes further out. Just a small piece of a bigger body. What's the highlight part at the bottom? Do you know? Maybe it's connected to it.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be its tentacles if they
Could
reach
be
that.
part of his tentacles or part of his arms or legs, or
Mm-hmm.
because the way the image that is circled, look like the tentacles going out straight out. It looks go straight out at it.
That would make for some pretty long tentacles.
Who's to say? It could be long as fuck, like
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's probably just the part they could pick up on
like the squid. Squid has long
radar camera. You
tentacles.
know,
And I don't mean you, squid.
Oh, thank you. No shots. Yo
All of
got
a
a
sudden,
big
the
ass
hand comes
head.
out and grabs Misael, eh?
Yo got a big ass head though, y'all. That bitch look long.
That's what she said.
Yo got the cone head shit going on.
The mantle.
I mean, let's. I mean, I don't know, yo. Like, let's look into that cone head shit. I mean, listen. I mean, I know that octopus don't got no they don't got
Brains
no skull.
or skull? Yeah, that's what I meant. Skull.
Apparently, an octopus has 9 brains.
What?
Probably one for each arm and one for its head.
Wow. No, it don't got no brain in its head. I think its eyes are a brain. Because he don't got no brain for the head at all.
The octopus.
Right.
What about a squid?
They kind of shape differently.
Squid has 10 arms.
So you talk about cone heads. See, the octopus can go forward or backward. So it could work as a cone head or a big nose. But when you see images like this, one thinks to tend to think that that's the head. But really, it's like a big nostril, big nose and shit.
I wonder
But it
what
can-
Roger on American Dad represents.
Well, he definitely got the big head, though. An
He's got the-
androgynous being.
Yeah, he's got the bowling pin physique and the big head.
Like Akhenaten, the Egyptian.
It does look like snake eyes.
Hmm.
How he wears the mask.
Mm-hmm. That was a lovely lineup. That was a lovely little lineup, Snake Eyes. I mean, you mean what's his face?
Oh yeah, not snake eyes.
King
What's
Cobra.
that?
Cobra
King
Commander.
Cobra. Yeah, Cobra Commander. Yeah, that's right.
So back in my Cthulhu searching days, I figured that he got wings. I mean, he got feathers. Like he grow feathers. And that was the reason why we see feathers. And here go a crop circle They're not. I'm not saying that these are feathers, but they kind of look like feathers. There are crop circles showing a motherfucking bird.
What you think the meaning behind them crop circles really is?
What was that? Knowledge?
I said, what you think the crop circles are really meant for? You know,
That looked like
Confuse
Mayan.
people.
The style looks like it's Mayan.
So what?
I don't know. I think they're type graffiti. I think they're graffiti from archons.
Hey, Misael, the
What?
Mayans say that the red-haired giants built the pyramids.
Yeah, that's true. That's right.
And isn't Aztec older than Mayan?
No,
I don't know.
No. Oh.
no. I think Aztec is after mine.
Yeah, that's when they were starting to spread out.
I think it might have been before and after.
Mm. You know, the system cult is all about ass technology.
That's true.
So I don't know why they would draw a fucking bird with all they goddamn skills and shit.
But
Yeah.
what does a bird represent, really?
Cthulhu.
Yeah, that bird has a significant meaning.
Right? Flight?
Hey, what's that magic
even being-
Mexican
see,
bird
It would have
called?
been something we wouldn't have never thought of.
There's that magic Mexican bird. It's green and it makes a special sound. And they say when you go up to those pyramid steps and clap your hands, the sound that bounces off the steps sounds just like that bird.
But birds are known to mimic sound also. So it's possible that they mimic the sound.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's uncanny if they designed the stone like that. So the when you clap, it sounds just like the
Yeah.
bird.
Well, I mean, there's many birds that can mimic sound. I used to, well, my old place I used to live at, there was a tree in front of my house. There's always birds. I used to just go up there and whistle. They always whistle just like I did.
There's ravens around here and they imitate everything. They imitate dogs and everything.
No. Oh, even the ambulances, when you go, the sirens.
Yo, remember that picture of the creature with the hands?
Uh-huh.
They go one on a coin. You see how his hands
Oh.
spread out like that?
So yeah, that's interesting.
Here go the tree. I think this represents the earth somehow. And then at the bottom is a bird type thing. You notice the bird, like it got little tentacles and shit. See that? So here go the bottom of the picture showing the earth and shit. And this got at the bottom is this bird. This shit look like it could be a Cthulhu. Look, I got some wings to it. It's hard to make out. But this is at the bottom of the earth. The bottom of the earth, according to this map that I showed before. So it's like, why would the motherfuckers draw a goddamn picture of a bird and they got the technology to do crop circles if it wasn't talking about this motherfucker? I don't know what bird-like creature is that popular.
I could see the bird depiction.
The one on the left looks strangely familiar, that pattern. I'm wondering where I saw that before.
You're right. It does. I don't know. Here go from Japan. This is Japanese. Now that I look at it, this ain't got shit to do with what we'll be talking about. It's just got hella arms.
You know like
saying?
a skeleton almost.
But there is a Hindu picture though. It shows the tentacles of a squid, and I thought that this was the one. But at the end, see, squids got two arms. They got many tentacles, but they got two arms in particular, and they both got like these little hooks at the end of them. And there was this Hindu picture showing that shit, and that can't mean anything but a fucking squid. So here's an immortal hydra, and these things don't die unless they're consumed. But they grow old, and then they go back to growing back into a baby with the Benjamin Button effect. I'm sorry, I don't know why that shit went to that. Let me see if I can do that again.
I also got Mike's live on. He's commentating the Wilder fight. Five arms, eh?
That shit ugly, man.
They got five arms,
not
right?
the best picture. Yeah.
That's odd, having odd number of arms.
Yeah, so that's it on that. So that tentacle concept is really heavy. Like,
have you seen the factories where they milk the horseshoe crabs for their blue blood for medicine?
yeah, I got a picture of that. I just showed it not too long ago by accident. They're blue bloods.
And that hydra is blue too.
Well, I don't know. The hydra come in many colors. I think they was using an electron microscope to show that shit.
How big are those things?
They're small. They're really small. They kind of like maybe the size of plankton and shit. Maybe a little bit, maybe bigger than that, actually. But what do they use that blue blood shit for? Do you know?
I guess it's I'm not sure if it's for memory or longevity or sex, probably all of the above.
Well, there's definitely some creepy shit out there in the world. The world is big enough to hide things. You know, motherfuckers make birds and they fly away, living a fucking life and shit. You know.
Ever heard of the hornbill woodpecker? They're
What?
supposed to be a giant, like
I
a
don't think-
6-foot tall bird. A hornbill woodpecker.
Yeah, it's not a wood.
And some guys think they're still alive in America,
They're not.
and they look for
Yeah,
them.
they're
They
not-
say they
they're
can
not
hear
wood-
them sometimes.
They're not woodpeckers though, but they're big birds. Definitely. I don't think they're woodpeckers though. The horseshoe bill. I think I'm thinking of the.
It's not a peckerwood.
I saw one of those big woodpeckers here this year. First time I'd seen one in a long, long time. It was hanging around foot tall.
I've seen a huge crow, like huge. It looked like it was like maybe 3 feet
It's
tall.
got that.
And I saw two. There was
Huge
two of
what?
them. Crow, a black crow. Two of them. They were together, and they were huge. They look from my distance. They looked like they were like
ravens.
3 feet tall. Oh, ravens. Yeah, they're probably ravens, but they were huge.
They'd be raven then.
What was that? I don't know what they were. They're either ravens or crow, but they were huge. They looked like at least 3 feet tall. They were that big.
I used to have pet crows and magpies that I took out of the nest.
You took them out the nest and raised them?
Yeah,
For reals? Did it attack you?
yeah. No, well, the magpies did. You know what a magpie is, eh?
What is that?
It's about half the size of a crow. It's the same type of like family of birds as a crow, and it's got a long tail, and it's black and white. It's sort of purpley, greeny, black and white with a long tail. You know, that shiny, it looks like
Oh,
black,
okay.
but when you look close, it's
Okay, I
it's
just
almost
Googled it.
prismatic.
I just Googled it. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
Make a funny sound.
This has been a very interesting panel. Yo, Squid, you went in
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the pictures, brother.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, you did.
sorry.
Bro.
I ain't gonna do too much. I felt like I was just it's some shit I would do, fucking around, wasting time on my own shit for real. I tried to stick to the topic, but once I don't look in these folders too often unless I'm up here fucking around. So now I'm like looking at ghosts in my ghost folder and shit, like looking at these ghosts, man. And I don't know if I'm gonna go live after you and call that bitch just fucking around with pictures. But I appreciate you doing this, man, and
Already.
letting us feel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's productivity regardless. Like, there is no there's never no shortness to productivity with these bills, man. With you, man, I'm glad you went live. So
Yeah,
that,
this is
you know
good.
what I mean?
Really appreciate it. Knowledge Uprising.
Word up.
For real knowledge.
I don't have any content of my own, so I'm just on somebody else's Wi-Fi.
So you know somebody else Wi-Fi just joining in. Yo, I appreciate you. Yo, this was a hell of a review. Yo,
Oh yeah, I
and
mean we
I think
linked
we
up a
should
lot
do
of
more of
things.
these. I think we should do more of these, more reviews, man.
Yeah, I agree.
And I thank you for letting me see it, man, because I really wanted to see that movie. I done told
Yeah,
my
no
lady, I done
problem,
told
brother.
my kid, yeah, we going to the movies, and then I fucked around and I could not find that motherfucker. You heard me. I was
Yeah.
looking
Yeah.
up. I was
Me
looking
too.
for it.
Me
It's
too. I
not even
couldn't find it
showing.
either.
Right, it's not shown in Maryland at all. So I felt excited. I felt excited when I made that decision, and then it only came through because you had the ability, Knowledge Uprising. Shout out to you, bro. Word up.
Man, I appreciate it. I know how to make some things happen when it comes to you talking about the internet. I could figure out something. Just give me a minute. Let me think. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, you definitely came through, bro. Because I
For
would have had
real.
an empty.
For real, came through.
Definitely, I would have had an empty space over that shit.
Yeah.
And when I hop off, I'm gonna go still watch the beginning of it because I really want to see it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm about to hop off myself, Red Squid. I know you gonna take over the floor and go live over there on your channel, man.
I don't know. I don't know, yeah. I might not. I'm looking
I mean,
at gold right now, and it's like I might need time to myself to look at these motherfuckers. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I kind of want to leave it alone. You know, I'm only halfway in. I got my one foot in and my other foot out.
Oh yeah.
But
for real.
man, yeah, you definitely came through. I appreciate it. Always love with you, Lindsay, man. You know. Until next time, bro, you be safe, be blessed,
Yeah,
man.
for real, for real.
All right, man. I appreciate everybody for interacting, tuning in. And until next time, I'm Lindsay, and this is Knowledge Uprising. Peace.
All right, Lindsay. Peace out, brother.
Peace.
Peace. Thanks again.